Hey, what's up? So I have an online assessment for the NVIDIA Ignite program. The NVIDIA Ignite program, just to do some catching up, is basically a pre-internship slash internship where you work with a team at NVIDIA and just develop your skills professionally and technically. So the way the assessment kind of works, you have your online assessment, which from what I've heard so far, it's going to be like a little easy to medium. I'll explain why that worries me in a second. And then after that, if you're fortunate, you have an interview with like a team that you have an interview. I don't know if it's with the specific team you're going to work on or wherever like that. But I think the interview thing is a bit tricky because I'm sure a lot of people are technically gifted or not even have the technical expertise to pass the online assessment pretty easily. The tricky thing is that this application, from what I suspect, was much more narrative focused. They had these essay components where you had to basically write like, oh, why you want to do NVIDIA Ignite and how you use AI in your everyday life. And I think that's going to play a big part in who they kind of select or like choosing the interview pool and all that. Um, so it'll be really interesting. It will be really interesting. So I think what worries me with the NVIDIA Ignite online assessment, the lead code medium, easy to medium things, that I feel like if I mess up even a little bit on the lead code easy to medium, that's really bad, right? So it's like it's gonna be an automatic elimination. I feel like already knowing how many people apply, just like seeing the views of different videos telling people to apply, just like seeing those views, they obviously are trying to figure out how can we trim this pool as as much as possible. So I think I just want to ace that. So for the next couple of days, I'm going to be working on that. The online assessment is due by Sunday. I think like 11:59 Pacific time. So that's going to be like Monday a.m. something um, Eastern time. But I don't want to rely on that. So I want to try and get it done at least by Sunday afternoon. Um, but yeah, I think my leak code has been a bit rusty. That's like the worst thing ever. But lead code easy to medium. I don't think. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm not too worried. I think I really have to work on my skills there. Um, yeah, I am happy though because it's only just like a coding assessment. It's only like a hacker rank assessment. If it was like the Roblox thing where they had like the puzzle game stuff, that'd be much more worrisome. 'Cause I remember with Roblox, it was yeah, like you had to build these robots to go across different obstacle courses, and um you had to rearrange this manufacturing system or manufacturing pipeline. That was much more confusing. And with like even the robot was fine, but the manufacturing pipeline was just much more confusing in general because they didn't even have practice for that one, to be honest. Um, but overall, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I also have a midterm on Friday. I think what I was planning to do was to make up for my mistake last time with my math midterm and study over it throughout the weekend. But now my weekend's gonna be much more dedicated to this NVIDIA Ignite thing. So I think it's a really serious thing. And I think it will really I do think it has a fair impact on what I do next semester and now for the summer. So I'm really excited and I'm really nervous. But yeah, I think that's what's up right now. I don't think there's other stuff going on, and obviously next week is also gonna be a bit exciting with Nvidia. Funny enough, they have their conference in DC. They also have their hackathon. And how we have to make sure the hackathon and conference don't happen at the same time. So I have to make sure I can attend both of those. So I think I'm just gonna be primarily in DC for next week, at least on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Um, I'm very excited though. I'm very excited. Nervous, but very excited. I'm just praying it goes well. Phil 14, 4:13. Um, 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 17. First Peter chapter 5 verse 7. Boom. Besides that, though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.